Man, Derek somewhere.
Yeah, he claimed he was out the country.
Yeah, he back over there
And y'all said,
in Portuguese.
is that where he was at?
Hell no.
Mm.
Belize? No.
I think that is what he had said though.
Belize?
Yeah, I think that is what he had.
Yeah.
Belize. Boom. All right. Sure that.
You know what? If I could, right?
Right.
If I had a whole lot of money, like I was the multi-millionaire, where I can just fuck off some money,
Paper up.
I would fly to where Derek is without him knowing. And whatever stage he on, I hope it's like a big stage. So I can, as the people going in, give them $100. Everybody $100. And I hope it's like one of those 1,000 people, right? Got money to blow, $100. I want y'all to enjoy yourselves and everybody on the stage. But when he come on the stage, just boo.
You wouldn't do it like that, would you?
Because I want to see how he respond.
He probably gonna respond like most folks, man.
No, but I would do that.
I would do that. That's cold-blooded action.
No, I want to see how he gonna know how he's
Man,
gonna
how
react.
you think you would react if you walked out and it's a 1,000?
This Derek Keener now. I want him to be professional, like I taught him.
It's King now. He said it's King.
Whatever you want to say.
It's King, man.
But I can test the water and see what he say.
I heard that.
Then if I see my boy about to break down and cry on stage, about to run off, I was like send like I have it out to I'll send something, say hi, I got you.
Jump out on
yeah
when he running off stage.
Yeah,
cry,
I want to let him just lead the stage and lead the stage without knowing he got pranked.
Don't want him to get back.
Yeah, but I would love to see his reaction. So come on now, you know that'd be nice.
That would be funny.
Yeah,
that'd be funny. Mean but funny.
He better hope I don't get it.
Mean is funny.
Yeah, he better hope I don't ever win his lottery.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I pay people to laugh. Yeah,
that's the bucket list. Yeah. That's my bucket list.
Right.
That's my bucket. If I can hit the lottery, that's what's gonna happen.
I heard that.
I hope you prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's been a lot going on. Well, not too much going on, but before we get into the main deal, you said, cause I like what you said about that.
Which one?
About
the when people get successful.
Yes.
Boom. All right, we can hold off on that.
So check this out. The Lakers keep giving Bronny a chance.
Right.
And every time Bronny get a chance,
right,
Bronny shows he shouldn't be in the league.
Yeah, he ain't that dude. He ain't that dude.
He shouldn't be in the league. But when he dropped down to the G League,
right.
I don't know, man, if he get nervous because the stage get big. Mm-hmm. But when the G League, he dropped in 30.
Mm-hmm.
The rim is a rim.
Yeah. But the opposition is trying to keep him from going in the rim.
Yeah, but it's like when he gets on the court in the NBA game, like it's like he forgets how to put the ball into the rim.
Man, that may be so. It could be a mental thing.
Like seriously,
them bright. Everybody can't have them bright.
You drop him back down, he shoot lights out.
Right.
It's kind of hard,
but you would think that ain't it for the simple fact. I'm sure he's been playing in front of big crowds.
Yes, he's LeBron James' son.
That's what I'm getting.
But it could be, because sometimes mental thing is a real thing to overcome.
No doubt.
I personally think it gotta be mental, because I was like, there's no way he can be dropping 30, shooting 16 for 20.
I mean, you could, because like I say, that dude guarding him probably gonna be working security at a nightclub. You know what I'm saying? Like that's trying to just real talk. That big dude out there, did he crossing up? Yeah, that cat there finna have on a ballet jacket.
Hey boy, I'm with you on that.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Now I'm rooting for him because he just always spraying LeBron.
Right on.
But LeBron, I saw LeBron say, like, y'all think my son in the league for the money? No, but to hear him say it, he said, nah, he don't need no money.
Nah, that boy just, it's his dream.
His dream.
Yeah, it's his dream.
I came out a year ago. I was on the cover Cowboy fan.
Right.
Came out feeling good. I regret the fact that I ever came out and said I was a Cowboy fan.
It ain't your way, man. It's that home.
And see, but this is why I didn't want to like be open with it, because man, that's something makes you mentally drained.
He just, man. Hey, I'm on record for saying this, and I don't say it trying to be mean. I ain't trying to crack a joke. The Cowboys will not be anything until Jerry Jones
is gone to the upper room.
God, when he passed away, it'll be the Cowboys will be back. But right now, the way he do it, dude, he won't yes men. He just wants he need a fall guy. He needs somebody when they lose, you can point the finger in and say that coaching ain't doing do. And if they winning, Jerry assemble some talent. So he got the best of both worlds.
So I understand in hiring coaches that ain't never been a hot head coach. There's plenty of them.
Right.
But they was a hot DC.
I know what you mean.
OC.
Right. Coming off, or at least coming from a team that was doing
they was hot.
Good things. I agree with you, man. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Had you went and got like any team that made the playoffs, if you wouldn't have got any team that made the playoffs, coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, wherever they was balling, they made the playoffs. Like, look at Sean McVay. Like, his staff, they can put some points up in. Like, go get somebody like that can put some points on the board.
I personally believe, because he got to be 70 something, almost 80. Yeah,
he probably he got to be about 80. I think they say 81.
I think he has early stage of what's that?
Dementia.
Yeah.
Man, he just be
and this is why I say he got early stage of that, because there ain't no somebody who has a legit, stable mind and thinking rational to say that was a good hire.
Nah, it made perfect sense to me, man. This dude's fired a back-to-back winning Super Bowl.
But he claimed he wants the Cowboys to get Super Bowl.
That's just talk.
There ain't no way. Like,
that's just talk.
For you to put these people in position.
And I think he wanted, but he want to do it his way. He ain't trying to give up no power to achieve it. That ain't the primary.
And he ain't gonna do it.
No, he ain't gonna do it. And that's what I'm getting.
Proof's in the pudding.
Yeah.
Like 30, what, 97?
95 or 96.
96.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we coming up on
30
years of mediocrity.
That's sad, man.
That's worse than sad.
That's sad.
That's
man.
Worse than sad, man.
And what's crazy, because regardless what he does, Cowboys will always be the number one franchise.
Right.
Regardless what he do. Because there's loyal people to their star.
Uh-huh. But I was talking to somebody about this the other day, and I said, if you think about it, Dallas is called America's team, correct?
Correct.
Dallas really symbolized a lot of what America is. America used to be the shit. And still strut around like it's the shit.
It's not.
But it ain't no more.
That's
symbolic. You can't beat the symbolism.
Yeah.
Like they American team, you right. Like back in the day, you couldn't touch them Cowboys. Back in the day, you couldn't touch America. Now it's just a bunch of flash, glitz and glamour, but it is cool. Ain't nothing to have. And like dog, that they symbolic of what's going on in the country. Dog. It's like they used to be everybody looked up to. Now folks laugh.
I know, right?
And that's
like really like
they American team for real.
Yeah,
like, they are American team for real.
That what you that's what that makes perfect sense.
That's what I'm talking about now. It's a cold game right there, man.
But what's crazy though, now one thing about I guess it's differential as far as United States dollar value ain't the same like it used to be.
Right.
But the Cowboys.
Oh yeah. The revenue, what they worth.
Yeah, it's right. Steady shooting up.
Right, man. And that's
the only thing different between the country and them.
No, not really. They did a study, this has been several years ago, where the American students on the scores, they ranked like the world average and that, whatever it was, they was like 300.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's horrible. But self-esteem, they were eyes on the self-esteem list. That's what I'm getting at. So that don't shock me that it makes, that's what I'm saying, man.
So basically what you're saying, we got a bunch of people especially adults.
Yeah.
They think their IQ is through the roof, but they're on the 3rd grade reading level.
Right. Well, not that. It's just
That's what it is.
they feel better about themselves than what they
Because some adults think they smart.
Right.
Give them a book. Hey, on the cool hood, that right there is something that I use that analogy in everything. With a whole lot of things, especially with people that think they smart.
Right.
And you kind of like, and you sometimes you can tell motherfucker full of shit.
Right.
Slide that book over to him.
Hey, right.
Hey, say we going to the class.
Right.
At Fairview, 3rd grade, we're gonna read this book. Mm-hmm. Boy, you gonna sound like this. You gonna stand reading that book like this.
Well, man, I always been one of the people, and I tell this to my oldest daughter. If she watching, she know I say this to her all the time, so I ain't like this. But actually, on the book smart side of it, it's sharp as a tack.
Yeah.
But on her common sense, and that's what I tell her, and her baby sister, Annika, my youngest, she don't catch on to the book stuff as quick, but life situation.
Oh, she gonna
the way she break life, and that's what it's level to it. So I ain't never judged people on being smart by information that's in a book.
Okay, but
and you gotta be able to read.
You gotta be able to read.
You gotta
be able to read it, man.
Now, I can read the book. She can read the hell out the book.
Yeah, I was saying you still gotta be able to read.
Right. She can read the hell out the book, man. That's funny. Now. You gotta at least read the book, though.
Shit, check it out.
Feel that.
Go to any random restaurant.
Right.
And have a book. Is it served, man? Could you read this to me? Motherfucker get nervous. The motherfucker who really out there smart gonna get nervous.
Oh man, who knows?
Hey, anyhow, man. Hey, I know we're talking football,
right?
Your boy is I think it's gonna happen in 6 months from now.
What's going on?
That red-headed Mexican.
Canelo. I know they've been talking about him and Crawford getting it on.
No, it's their agreement. They got a date.
Doing it?
Yeah.
Crawford knock him out.
But you really think that though?
I know it. Crawford knock him out.
So you now, you and I both watched his last match.
Right.
Do you think that guy could have went 12 rounds with Canelo? Seriously?
Yeah.
No, the hell he wouldn't have. But
bro,
Canelo would have knocked him out and he popped 7 rounds.
Styles make fights, man. Do you remember you watch boxing like I watch boxing? Mm-hmm. Do you remember when Lara fought Canelo?
I do.
Lara beat Canelo.
He did. I believe that.
And that's what I'm Lara was a southpaw. Bud always fights in the southpaw. Mm-hmm. And Lara ain't even Lara just had a jab and was able to control Canelo, which is his jab. Bud got everything.
Yeah, but
now Bud finna show everybody that he is. Man, all the dude could get with Bud would have been a prime Mayweather. It would have took a prime Mayweather to get Crawford.
No, but
what he want.
Now a prime Roy Jones would have got him too.
Well, Roy just always was bigger, so that's the. Now I don't know, man. Cause Roy,
a prime Forrest Whitaker would have got him.
Nah.
Well, you don't think so?
Nah.
Seriously, man, you don't think so?
Hell no. Did you see what my Yorga no boxing ass did to Forrest Whitaker?
That was on his
back bro. Like that's
on his back end.
Nah, bro. Forrest Whitaker's claim to fame was he beat Sugar Shane Moses, and that was his claim to fame. He beat Moses.
Matter of fact, you even put a young gun Shane Moses back in the day.
Bud would have whooped his ass.
I don't know. Moses was good.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Moses was good.
Bud, what you call a gym rat, and that's what I'm on.
Hey, another one. I got one for you. Winky.
Oh, no, Winky, right? Man,
he was boring.
I don't know, but super boring.
Hey,
Bud would have. Man, come on, man. Nah, that's what I'm saying. To beat Bud, you finna have to be cold in every aspect of your game.
I tell you another one, the one that knocked Paul Williams out cold. I can't think of his name, but I know you don't talk about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Sergio was his last name? No.
Martinez, was that it? Sergio
Martinez? Yeah, him.
Boom.
Hey, that guy was a fighter, man.
Man, Paul just was down, and I like Paul, But Paul was.
But Sergio beat everybody.
Bro, Paul beat you off activity. Paul got hit a lot, but he was in good enough shape to where he could throw his hands. He could throw 100 punches around.
And
that was like his.
Paul had the advantage because most people 162.
And that part too.
Yeah.
That part too. But man, that's what I'm saying. Bud, think about it. Bud whooped folks so bad that you're gonna think there's something wrong with the person he whooped. Like Earl Spence literally was coming off a fight where he fractured some dude's eyesight.
So go back.
And then when he fought Bud, everybody was, hey man, he ain't been the same since the wreck.
Nah, see, I don't give him that because when he fought Garcia, what his name Garcia, the Mexican guy.
When who fought?
When Spence fought. When Spence came back, he fought that because he was like a lower weight class, but he fought up.
Mm-hmm.
He was a dog in the ring.
Right.
He destroyed him. So you couldn't give me that because of the red.
I feel that's what I was telling you.
That one gonna stop
me with the
hit
me with the car wreck and he was injured and da. Like he got injured during the fight. You right?
But go back to what you said. You said Mayweather probably the only one that
because Mayweather is a gym rat like Crawford is. Crawford stay in the
when
gym.
Mayweather fought Mosley, right?
Right.
Younger Mosley would have beat Mayweather that night.
He caught Mayweather.
And the old Mosley just didn't turn it on. The hungrier, younger version would have went on and put him to sleep.
Not really sure because now are we comparing?
Secret Shane Mosley back then younger was a.
I dig what you're saying, but we got to say.
Well, I get
back then a younger Mayweather.
I didn't know
like we done talked about this before. Money Mayweather just trying to win a fight. Pretty Boy will come in and whoop some ass.
And see, that's cool. Like a lot of people saying that Floyd dodged people.
Nah, Floyd fought everybody. He fought it like you hard pressed to name a top welterweight that Floyd didn't fight. He would be hard pressed to name.
I don't know why they got him to start saying that.
That's because he took his time and fought it. But I'm like, no, when you're on top of the mountain, that's what you do. Because Canelo doing it now.
So here's
like Benavidez been calling out.
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm getting at.
He's scared of him.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
everybody, he gets the Floyd treatment, and that's why I want to say that because everybody was saying Floyd scared of Pacquiao.
But man,
Floyd scared of Mosley. Floyd,
that would be one of the biggest fights in the decade.
I agree. Especially for the Mexican people.
For the Mexican people.
That would be like, it's for Mexico. That's the fight for Mexico.
Yeah, but as far as me and you, guys like me and you, this dot-stick boxing.
Right.
Well, I've been waiting for that forever.
I did. But and I get where Canelo coming from because he like, dog, for me, it's all risk, no reward. Like that's why he coming up with these dollar amounts. But it's like if y'all can give me this much, I'll fight.
All risk but he fighting bombs.
Nah, but the money right. Like,
dude, how much money do you think he'll make?
That's what I'm getting at. Like, Floyd wasn't finna fight Pacquiao. That fight probably still will happen. But I'm saying is, when they were throwing it out there, Floyd, like, them dollars ain't right. That it ain't worth the risk to fight that dollar amount. Hey,
then they got right about
y'all up to damn the 300 million. Yeah, we can fight. Make them take their drug test. We got.
But then with Floyd, he got backlash because he was saying he fought an older Pacquiao.
Floyd is older than Pacquiao.
But that didn't stop Pacquiao for after he fought Floyd and lost. Pacquiao was a champion.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. Well, when you don't like somebody, you just don't like them. And Floyd is an unlikable guy.
No, he is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
people don't like you can talk trash and still be likable.
But that would make a lot of money.
It is. The villain role, always make the most money.
That made him more money than he
totally agree. Like, we love Ali now, but when Ali was in his heyday, Ali was hated by the general public. Yeah. Now the black loved it.
Yeah, because
but the people that was buying the fights and putting it on, like he famously said they had interviewed him, they asked him, he said, how many people come to see you fight? He said, everybody come to see me fight. He said 90% come to see me get whooped.
Yeah.
But everybody come to see me fight, and that's Floyd. Like, it might be a game people come to see him lose, but everybody come to see him is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it is. But I hope that fight happens because I think Bud the best thing since Floyd is what I'm saying. Like, if I'm doing an all-time pound for pound fighter list, now
he already walking Hall of Fame. Like that's
what I'm getting.
He's a Hall of
Fame.
Fame.
Hands down, man. hands down. He like a special fighter, is what I'm saying. Like I was one of the few people that was telling everybody ahead of time. I knew Spence was tailor made for him. Everybody thought I was tripping and just like a big
so let me ask you this, man. No, you got those Russell brothers.
Russell brothers.
You know, you got Gary Russell.
Boom. Okay.
Whatever happened to the older one?
Ain't no telling, man.
No, he was good.
I agree. Ain't no telling, bro.
But he wasn't getting his butt whooped. Like he's on top of the game in that weight class. And
see, that's the bad thing about boxing, and I'm glad Dana White is actually trying to get into boxing. Cause
is he?
One thing, yeah, he actually trying to get into boxing because Dana White. That's why the UFC so big and so successful.
Yeah, it's because him.
He made the like if his fan base want to see the fight,
he make it happen.
That fight happen. He don't get it. He ain't.
But it should,
and that's how it should be in boxing. That's how the old school back in the day. That's how it was. Like now,
see, but the difference between
now you got too many promoters and two different networks and everybody.
See, but the league, so USC is like the NFL,
right?
So they get the majority of the revenue, and the fighters get which is whatever they agree to get.
I agree.
If he can make that happen in boxing, how much money boxers make?
I agree. Now that's why most boxers, the ones with some sense, fight under their own banner anyway.
Yeah, that was Floyd Mayweather.
That's what I'm again. Mayweather. Now, if you're a boxer getting screwed over now, something wrong.
Well, I'm gonna call you
because he laid the foundation.
You really can't say Mayweather did it. You know why? Because Golden Boy did it first.
Well, Golden Boy was still, he had Golden Boy, but he still wasn't independent because you remember when Floyd and Oscar fought, Floyd left Bob Arum.
That's right.
Because he was getting
but that was a guy.
Right. Now that's what I'm getting. He might have been Golden Boy, but he still was under Bob Arum.
Yeah, when Floyd turned to
when Floyd just started Mayweather promotion,
it was
and that's when he teamed with Leonard Al Hammond, but Al wouldn't over Floyd. They just would do big, hey, let's split the tab. I'm promoting this fight, then we'll split the money at the end. But I fight who I want to fight, and he was cool with that. De La Hoya got there with Bob, and you know what, Bob, I'm gone, I'm out. But yeah, Floyd showed folks how to go independent, man. Like you got to get away from that.
I don't really think Oscar is like a great promoter. Like, cause all his top fighters, it's always some type of, and they always bounce.
I agree with you there. No, I totally agree. Because, but
he wants everybody about dealing with.
I agree. They about ready to fight each other.
That's what I'm saying. But I think
they get into it about every press conference.
Oscar Mexican, because there's a lot of Mexican fighters.
Right.
He's a big name. They all kind of he can go over there and put his arm around them.
Oh, no doubt, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that factor in more than anything because the American dollar just go further. So he can go over there, this fight over here that want to contract for $2 million. He can go over here and over here in your country where the water ain't running. You got to go use the outhouse for the restroom. He get out for $2 million. He finna sign. He finna sign a slave contract.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I signed for the next 12 fights for this much money. And this dude over here know better. Now for $2 million, I might give you 3 fights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that I'm sure that factored in. Now that's one thing seemed like Canelo was smart enough to understand his worth. He was like, you know what? Like, dog, they coming to see me.
He made a smart business decision to move himself away.
Right.
And I don't know if he's his own promoter. I don't know.
Really what it was, and that's what let me know he ain't scary. He basically wanted out from De La Hoya because De La Hoya was keeping him from other fighters. Like that was his beef. Like, and the Mexican fighters, they play the Mexican fighters pride. And here it is, your countrymen thinking you scared of somebody. And he De La Hoya was like, but I feel Oscar because from a standpoint, you gotta let that fight build. Now you can let it go too far sometimes.
Yeah, you can.
But you gotta let it build, man. You gotta let the folks really get the chomping at the bits.
Because Barrera and what's the other one? It was a trilogy.
Morales.
That was a hell of a fight.
But I feel, and that was like a fight for Mexico.
Yeah, man.
They really didn't like each other.
I know, but as a boxing fan, able to watch that 3 times.
3 times, dog. it's been some cold trilogies, man. It's been a game.
Because one of them fought Marquez the same about amount of times.
Right.
Because he was a slugger too.
Right. One Man Will is one of the more underrated fighters.
Yeah.
That boy there go hard, drinking his own pee. Can't go hard when he drinking his own pee.
Oh man, I just love boxing. Like again, for me, it's football at the top.
Oh, no doubt.
The next sport is boxing.
I feel you, but you know what? A real good boxing match trump a football game.
I agree with that.
It's just you don't get it. You get more. You just don't get it. Many. That's all it is.
Because being a football, because you got college football.
There you go. It's always a bunch of rivals going in the division. But when you get like when two top fighters finna get it on, man, the world about come to a standstill to watch that action.
True.
The world, like I remember when Ali and Frazier got it on for that first time, dog. They was like, I forgot what country they said. It was like a ceasefire in a war. Everybody wants to fight. That's what I'm saying, man. A big boxing match to trump anything.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, if what's that? Benavidez, that's his name. If him and Canelo fight, to where they ain't 40 years old.
I agree, and that's what Manny and Floyd did.
Yeah,
both way like we was on that fight. Yeah, like 8 years before it happened.
If they fight within the next 2 years, if the fight is in the United States,
it don't matter where
I'm gonna be in the house.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm
like if they was in Dallas or something,
or Vegas at MG.
I feel you on that.
But now what is that? MGM, yeah. I'm going.
I feel you on that, man. I'm like you. I try to catch that one.
I'm saying I'm going.
I try to catch that one.
Cause there'll be a fight that, man, you I don't know, I mean, cause you'll get the same feeling probably watching the pay-per-view, but just doing, I'm like they're live.
I know that energy crazy.
Yeah.
That energy crazy.
And say I don't believe in going to things and sitting like up there. I'm gonna go. I'm spending my time and my money.
I heard that.
I want some blood hit my shirt.
Hey, that seat they're gonna be stupid. Dog.
You know what? If I can see somebody blood hit that, I'm talking about it. Hey man,
boy, they'll see
$10,000. I ain't pay that damn boy.
Man, probably more than that. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no telling what the Mayweather tickets you can call, dog. Oh man,
I just ain't trying to go, especially at the Cowboy Stadium. So I'm watching the fight on the monitor.
And I went to one there.
I'm always stay home watching on TV.
Errol Spence fight before he fought Bud. I was at that fight, man, but the building crazy.
Yeah, he fought that. What's called?
Yeah, we was at that
fight.
Yeah, man. And the energy in that
you know what?
Was nice, bro.
Me and Taylor's gonna go, but he waited to get on StubHub or whatever he get tickets from. He waited too late. And it wasn't no reasonable tickets. So we're like, oh, fuck, we ain't going there.
Which I mean reasonable. With none but $high tickets?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I got it.
Yeah, we like, well, we gonna watch some
TV. We had, man, it was me, Tate, and my baby brother, man. That was nice. That was nice. But I remember sitting up there with somebody, we watching the fight. You know, we in Dallas, though. Vince fans everywhere. And dude over here, we talking to my brother. I said, Bud gonna get him, dog. I said, I seeing that, I can tell Bud gonna get him. And that dude sitting by me said, you take Bud and get him? And like, you ain't gonna start tripping. I like, yeah, man. He said, I think Bud get him too. I like, yeah. He's like, dog. He's like, Bud just got too much skill. I was like, that's why I was telling people, dog. He gonna walk him down fighter. A walk him down fighter ain't gonna beat a skill box.
See, no, I said, man. I was in high school. It was Friday night fights.
Oh, dog. Oh, you come on USA.
Yeah.
Oh, dog. I know what you mean, man. James Thunder. Like, you see a lot of cats, dog.
You saw them, the guys in the early stage.
Right. You saw them on their way up.
When they were like 5-0.
Yeah. I totally agree with you.
So you gave like,
you see like Chris Bird. Yeah, you be like, dog, dude, got something. Nike Bell Bucci.
It ain't like that.
It ain't like that no more. I mean, every now and again you can catch some ESPN.
Yeah, that's every now and again, but this is every Friday. And I enjoy it.
I love it. Yeah. Like them cats there, since they was on the way up, they might fight 2 times in a month. It was no thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was no thing you to be watching. Like, I saw dude like a couple weeks ago. Then you heard the announcer. Yeah, he just KO'd the guy first round 2 weeks ago, back again, and more than likely he's gonna knock somebody else out again. But yeah,
I mean, because now you don't hear about up and coming fighters that could be great,
right?
Unless something happened or somebody he say something crazy on social media,
right,
and then people take notice. But it didn't take all that back then.
Nah, it did, man, and that's shame on us.
As a matter of fact, even Bud, I saw Bud
in
the early stages.
Right. What you saying?
Yeah.
Like Spence don't talk much. Bud don't talk much. I know exactly what you mean. Now you get the Broncos of the world, they run their mouth, but they stay taking the L. But his shit talk game is amazing. He just
so social media for him, it what blew him up.
Blew him up. That's it.
But actually fight
right. I agree with that. That's what I'm saying.
I hate watching him. Now he was okay, but he wasn't on the level that he thought he was.
And that's what it was right there. Yeah, he thought he was. It's that old saying them coaches used to say, I'd like to buy him for what he worth.
Yeah.
And sell him for what he think he worth. Exactly.
It was great. Every time he would get beat, it was like it wasn't even close.
Right.
He had the mind frame. I got robbed.
Yeah. I beat that boy.
Yeah. What, man? What
fight what you looking at? Dude beat you around one tell AJ. Come on, man. Like, stop, bro. Like, stop.
He went out there a fight where he got him alligator, wobbly leg.
Yeah, man. That's when he fought Marcus McDonald.
Yeah.
And McDonald, but then dog again. I be calling him boxing, man. Because I told my little brother, I was like, bro, he is not seasoned enough to be fighting somebody like McDonald.
Yeah.
Now, McDonald wanted to heal a true warrior.
Oh, he was.
He wanted him to like you drop him. That's what I'm saying, dog. It like ain't no quit.
Come on, God.
That's what I'm saying.
But he will.
That's what I'm getting at. I remember when he had that fight against Victor Ortiz, they was going at it, and Victor folded. And after the fight, Victor said, "Dog, he about ruined his career that night, man." He said, "I don't think I should be getting punished." That's what I'm saying. Like my daughter about that, like, hey man, he a truth teller. You better be all the way ready to get in there with him.
Man, Tarver was. I hated Tarver. And this is why I hate him.
I know where you going.
He beat Woodrow.
I feel that, man.
He ruined. After he died, he wasn't the same no more.
Right, man. It wasn't the same ever again.
But that right there, that loss.
Right.
Ruined like what was to come. Like that was it, man. It ruined him.
It really did. Tarver wasn't scared of Roy.
Nah.
He just had Roy number. He like
it was always that overhand right, I believe what it was.
He was a lefty.
Lefty.
Yeah.
He always would catch.
He cut down. Slid Roy. But I still think Roy did that to himself because Roy had just won the title at heavyweight. And Tarver was calling him out. Like at the post-fight press conference, Tarver stood up and went to talking. And
he fought middleweight, right?
And he lost all that weight. Yeah. And I was like, bro, you literally had just gained that weight to fight. He had got up to like 190 plus.
Yeah,
and then you had to lose like 25 pounds.
Right?
Yeah. What was that dude's name? But yeah, it was the Mexican, the one to beat Holy.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, that's exactly who it was. And I was like, hey man, I told him, you want to fight? We might could have made it 185.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, I ain't gonna lose 25 pounds muscle. Like, you want to fight?
Now, cruiserweight is before light heavyweight.
That's what I'm saying.
He should have fought it somewhere.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, meet me at that 180, 185 mark, and we can talk about it. But I ain't gonna. I just bulked up to get to this weight. I like it was rumored that he was gonna fight Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? When he beat the Mexican dude, they was like, Roy and Lennox gonna get it on.
Lennox would have killed him. Now Lennox was that dude, man.
Lennox was. He wouldn't.
Hey, he was that dude, man.
Like we don't like him because he beat Holyfield and Tyson.
Yeah, but
he really was.
That dude was good.
Like he had the suspect chin.
Yeah,
he did, but he would knock you out.
Man, that dude was good, man.
Lennox was, man.
He knew how to box.
He knew how to box. Like he would take his time. Yeah. He didn't get in no rush. He jabbed you, followed with that straight right hand, and after a couple rounds, that right hand. He already was a big man. Then like 6'5".
Yeah.
Like dog, throwing that stank on you. So, but I agree with that, man. Lennox, one of the, I ain't gonna say underrated, He just wasn't a love champion.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. Klitschko brothers was more love.
Right. The crowd just never really got behind this, man.
Now I would say this one of the guys that I like, but I don't think he reached the heights of even money and the stardom with James Toney.
Toney was undisciplined as far as being in shape. Toney might be one of the best defense fighters I've seen in my life.
To me,
he was hard to hit.
What's the Philly? What's the?
They call it the Philly shell.
Yeah, same stuff.
Right.
Floyd used.
Shoulder roll.
I think he did it better.
For him to be out of shape, I know he did. Because Floyd was mild.
Yeah.
That sucker there, Toney was hard to hit, dog.
See, but I don't know who his manager was, because when he in shape, James Toney was a dog.
I agree. But you can't make them. That's what I'm saying, man. You can't make them work. That's why I say the gym rat. Man, it's a special dude that once you go to making the millions, you pay it up and you still in that gym every day like you broke. Man, that's rare.
That happened to dude from Little Rock.
Oh, you talking about
Taylor?
Yeah, Jermaine Taylor. Yeah, that's what
he can make it to 8 rounds.
Right.
After that, he was gassed.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. It take, bro. That's what I'm on, man.
And that was his downfall.
It was.
He couldn't.
Because his defense was suspect. His offense wasn't defense. He was long and strong. So when he was swinging, you had to wait on him to quit swinging because he could get you out of there. But like you said, he was gonna get gas. And when he get gas, he quit throwing his punches, and you can go get him then.
Like when he was kind of like at the height of the middleweight, but when he letting some guys that it's like, my man, you shouldn't even be a champion if you let these guys beat you.
I feel you on that, man. Like he got to that point where he was like, he never really recovered once he got knocked out.
Sometimes all it be.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like he never could. Not even that. It's like I hate to say it, like something in his head might have. He might have been like permanently damaged. Is what I'm getting at.
I think that's why we ain't saw Spence yet.
You might be right. Cause it's been like, man, him
a year.
Ooh, that's been probably close to 2 years.
Yeah, I'm saying
over 2.
He had not been in the ring
at all, dog. That was a hellacious beating he took.
Yeah, and I believe the fact that he got whooped like that, I don't think he gonna overcome it.
Right.
Because
I know what you mean. The psychological part. Yeah, I did.
And they go to show me I don't think he's a warrior, because that's one thing I like about Mexican fighters.
They want their leg back. Oh
yeah. You gonna knock him out the same way you did the first time.
Yeah, Marquez fought Pacquiao till he knocked him out.
Yeah.
Like he got it, run it back. Y'all think you beat me again? I think I
every time.
Run that back. They fought 4 times.
Oh, 4 times.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like 4. He slept, man. They ain't fought. He didn't fight Marquez no more.
No, he slept him though.
He slept him down. Yeah. I thought he got hit after the bell that night, man. I thought he hit him after the bell, man. Like, nah, we ran it back.
So, man, so we talking this boxing before we switch. Do you think Mexican fighters more entertaining than any other race just because of the warrior they be having in them? They're gonna fucking leave everything. They're gonna leave everything in their ring. You ain't gonna have to question their heart.
I know what you're saying.
Because they going there to either get knocked out, which they okay with, or did they try to knock you out?
Now, I will say this: it's about what kind of style of fight you like to watch, because that's what they call it, a Mexican fighter, like he's doing.
Yeah, they warriors, dog.
Just bite down on their mouthpiece. They'll take 2 to land 1. Like that's their mentality. Like I'll eat 2 of them, but I'm coming in here to get you, so I can land mine, and that's their mentality for 12 rounds.
Now, for as you, like I said, you were a boxing fan this much time. Would you rather see that though? The versus somebody like Bernard Hopkins?
I don't want to see Bernard. No,
that's what I'm saying.
Bernard was Super Bowl,
but
don't say Bernard.
But because he's a Hall of Fame boxer.
But he's a Hall of Fame.
The other cat I said, Winky. What is he? He's a Hall of Fame boxer.
Right. Winky's style was still better than Bernard. Bernard had I'm gonna frustrate you style. I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna do a little dirty stuff. I'm gonna throw forearms, I'm gonna hit you with my shoulder. I'm gonna hold, and the ref telling us to break, and I ain't gonna break. I'm gonna physically make it. Like Bernard did stuff. Like Winky was like Winky would let you like just get off. Like you punching away at Winky, and Winky just covering up until he get in there in his range and throw hands. But
Wink was a great counter puncher.
He was like that was his style. That was his style. But man, you're right. It's hard to beat them Marquez's and Eric Morales and Barreras.
You know why? Because I like watching them because regardless if they land them or not, they're gonna throw 800 punches.
But that's what I'm getting at. But when they fight that skilled boxer, it don't look the same. Cause Marquez, how did he look when he fought Floyd? That's what I'm talking about. Like that, you feel me? It looked good when two of them doing it. It's a thing of beauty. You're right. Two of them doing it. But when they end up with this,
you're right. You're right. It don't work for them.
And nah, it's all.
You're right. You're right. I agree with that.
Right.
I never think about it like that.
Different vibe.
Yeah.
Now, if two of them on the same accord, that's why when the Mexicans mad at each other and fighting, that's why I would love to see Benavidez and Canelo. Yeah. I think that fight. I'm like you, dog. I see why you want to be in the building. You be like, dog, they finna go in.
Yeah.
Like they finna stand. It ain't finna be no running. It's gonna be meet at the center of the ring, and let's see who got what.
I'm sure, like leading up to the fight, all the traveling they're gonna do for promoting the fight. Right. There's gonna be a lot of tension, a lot of things being said.
Oh yeah. They finna question you. Yeah. They finna question your Mexican. Somebody finna claim they more Mexican than the other one. Yeah. Talking about it. That's kind of how it goes. I don't know if you might not be able to remember when De La Hoya fought what was the young kid? I thought he was too green to fight De La Hoya. What was the little boy name? Oh man, I can't believe I done went blank. He fought Tito Trinidad too. Like De La Hoya knocked him out, in Trinidad knocked him out. Fernando Vargas, that was his name.
Yeah, I remember him.
Vargas. But like Vargas was questioning De La Hoya's Mexican.
He was a fighter.
He was a fighter. Like that's what I said. They took his promoters threw him to the wolves too early.
Bad man.
Trinidad was bad man.
He was a bad man.
Yeah, man.
What, Dominican Republic? Where he was from?
He was from Puerto Rico.
From Puerto Rico. Okay. Yeah, Trinidad was bad, boy.
I agree. That fight when him and De La Hoya fought finally. I thought De La Hoya got it. I thought they screwed De La Hoya.
Yeah,
he landed like 100 more points than Trinidad did.
But he was hot. But he was hot. He was a hot thing then. He was hot.
They both was hot. They both was undefeated. That was his first loss.
But I think Trinidad. But sometimes I know the boxing.
But I wasn't mad for the simple fact the way De La Hoya fought like the last.
For example, sometimes these boxing, the world of boxing, they have their arm around certain boxers,
right?
When Tim Bradley fought Pacquiao,
right?
Tim Bradley didn't even shock anyone.
I agree, right?
Man, that was a pure fuck.
That was a bad one. That was one of the worst.
That fight wasn't even close.
That was one of the worst ones. And the only reason I think they did that because Manny was talking about retiring, and Bradley was undefeated. And I know boxing know they can market. You can market that undefeated. Mm-hmm. Like they're undefeated. When somebody ain't lost, that's just more appealing.
Yeah.
Like even if when you can look at him like he might not have lost, but it's just a matter of time before he do lose. And so they can sell that zero to folks.
But sometimes you can lose and still be a draw, kind of like Triple G.
Oh, I agree. It's all about the fight.
When Triple G fought Canelo, they fought 3 times.
They fought twice.
Well, he won both.
You think he won both?
Yeah.
I definitely think he won that. Yeah. Now you show right there. I definitely think he won that first.
Come on, man. They robbed him.
Yeah,
man.
I thought they robbed him too.
Triple G was good. He was good.
Canelo outboxed him in that second.
Yeah, I agree. He edged it.
That's what I'm saying. But he didn't dominate it, but he edged it out. It was enough to where you was like, Canelo got him in there. But like you said, that first one there, they just screwed Triple G down. Triple G was bad, dude. That was nothing that Triple G let your tee off on him.
Yeah. But now, name besides Benavidez and Canelo, name another good Mexican fighter. Back in the day, it was like
a gang of right.
They were rolling in and out.
Right. But that's like you said, man. It's
probably still some out there.
I'm sure it is.
But when they took away those like I said, Friday night,
I know
all
what you mean,
those.
man. I know what you mean, man.
Now, the other body, you don't see them now.
That's it. And that's it. That I agree with you.
Yeah, so if you ain't almost to the point where you finna fight a contender or someone with a belt,
right,
you,
right. Like, and that I feel what you're saying. Boxing don't get the press that
it don't.
they don't get the
like
the
I
exposure
understand, like HBO, all these years, dude, boxing was one of your biggest draws. Like
dog. We used to love
when they were doing that. When they had a main fight,
oh yeah,
and had the little series. Oh my god,
man! I know, dog. That was like riveting television.
Yeah,
like some of the best TV you could ever watch.
They ruined it, man.
They like, did.
HBO, like I don't know what happened.
Well, HBO got greedy. Don't want to get a fighters no money.
That was
like
crazy,
it was out there, and that's why Showtime just picked up all their old fighters. They picked up Mayweather, they picked up Pacquiao, they picked up Tyson.
You don't hardly see them on Showtime right now.
Well, that's you right.
Like you really don't.
I mean, that's because again, everybody trying to hit that lick, so everybody want to do pay-per-view. It like back when we were boxing fans, and that was the beauty of it. Like you said, HBO, you had to pay to have HBO, but you would get big fights.
You get big fights.
Like that's what I'm talking about. Like, dog, the like Lennox Lewis and Holyfield, it was major fights.
Now they still had pay-per-view on HBO because when Buster Douglas off Mike Tyson.
I agree, but
HBO,
but I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But like HBO would give you, like you would catch a hell of a fight.
Yeah, they
just live on HBO, man.
Yeah,
like like Mosley versus Margarito or something. Like damn. But now everybody want to hit a lick, man. You talking about a cat? Don't nobody, the general public don't even know his name. They already got him on pay-per-view. Like Eat Boots.
Hey, do you remember this fighter? Because now he got a son that's fighting. Actually, the son pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie. Prince
not see my man got a son?
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a son that was boxing.
Yeah, like he didn't train.
Really?
Yeah.
Prince shouldn't be training because that was his problem. He didn't have no defense.
Nah,
but hard.
And he was his ring charisma, all that slick stuff.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he had power.
Yeah.
He could he might be getting hit, but when he land that big left hand,
his son's not like that, but his son can fight.
Can he? Is he a southpaw too? Is he left?
So now I don't remember that or not. But can he fight? Now, if you saw Prince, you ain't know it's him.
Really?
That's what got
take too much after his mom.
No, yeah, he got chunky.
Oh, not see my man. Yeah, that don't. I could definitely see that.
I'm talking about put on 100 pounds.
No, that's what I'm getting at. I can see that because if you remember how his body looked when he was boxing, he didn't like have a buffle tone, like you know what I'm saying.
But his son can box.
I can definitely see that. Like Ricky had this little, he got fat with boxing, dog.
But he the same as him. He had a muscle tone.
Right.
Yeah. He didn't have it either.
Ricky Fadden.
Ricky Fadden. I was so glad when Floyd knocked him out.
Nah, that was an exciting fight that night. That was
a big fight.
Yeah, we watched that near Rayfield, as a matter of fact. We was over Rayfield that night, man. That Hadden, and like you say, it was a leader. Like they was doing them 24/7.
Yeah.
They really didn't like each other.
Man,
like that, it was real venom. Like sometimes you can tell they putting on for the camera. They really didn't like each
other. If they got back to that type of stuff, and you can see the venom that's being.
Well, Showtime do an all access.
Yeah.
So it's like the 24/7.
But I'm young with you. Every fight there was a fight worth watching. ESPN had it. HBO.
I agree with you, bro. They had
so
boxing on lock.
Boy, every time the episode came out, you tune in.
They used to do the little face out with Max Kelly.
Yeah, man.
Like they had the fighters eyeballing each other, man. And they sitting there mugging and the little music playing in the background. HBO dropped the ball on that.
Yeah, they did.
Like HBO boxing was around for like 30 years, man. Like Hagler and Hearns, like Hagler and Leonard got it on HBO. Like, bro, HBO, I don't know what that was all about. The boys dropped the ball big time, man.
But you man, but to switch it up, let's talk about that.
Do what I put in the text?
Yeah.
All right, man. This is what we was talking about. Why is it that people over time, if you get successful or you start being what they seem too successful, it go from they cheering you So they hating him. What I mean is Pat Mahomes out of nowhere is like a villain now.
He is.
Like
Everybody hates him.
Everybody hate Pat Mahomes out of nowhere. And like dude been the same dude he was when he lost at home in the championship game against Brady.
Mhm.
Ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing
He's still
about
that
it.
scrappy,
Yep.
talented quarterback.
Attitude.
Everything's still the
Nothing
same. And nothing has changed, but he got more Super Bowls now.
Mhm.
And on the way to another one. But he like public enemy number one. And they did the same thing with Tom Brady. When Tom Brady was in his first Super Bowl, they were playing against the Rams. The Rams was the greatest show on turf.
And they was
going for the repeat.
Mhm.
And dog, everybody, man, you know, that dude, Tom Brady, man, he was a 6th round pick and he got a star.
Yeah, inspiration.
Yeah, you feel me? They
Sure.
was like, and then, boy, about 4 Super Bowls in, I'm sick of his cheat.
Yeah. I mean,
So it's like it's something
They
in people,
turn
dog.
quick.
It does. It's like it's something in us as humans, dog, where we root for the dog until you make it. Then
Yeah.
you make it and you are successful. And what changed about Brady? He always was that same hard working, passionate
Yeah.
player, but
He wasn't arrogant.
none.
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Mahomes, no arrogance, this humility.
Aaron Rodgers, you cannot like him.
He's an unlikable
Yeah.
guy. Who does like him?
Yeah.
Like it's my own problem.
Yeah.
All right. I think he's into it with his family, man. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that dude there, but like that's what I'm getting at, man. For whatever reason, man, when you're on top, if we feel like you're on top too long, I mean, I'll pay the thing. Like rap. Think about how everybody loved Drake here not too long ago.
Now they're like,
And now it's like, man.
yeah.
Like he just
But another example though, when LeBron James was coming out of high school,
right.
everybody hollering LeBron.
Everybody
has their GOAT, right?
Right.
Or the number one person they
Right.
think.
Right.
So if anybody's about to creep up on
any threat to your GOAT is you don't like.
Now you don't like him no more.
Right. No, you totally right.
And that's what happened with LeBron.
That doesn't happen with a lot of them. I think that in boxing we was talking about, that's what happened with Larry Holmes. He just followed Ali too close. Like in basketball, that happens quite a bit. Like if anybody is putting up, and case in point, that's why a lot of people don't like Mahomes, because the ones that do like Brady, they like, man, he closed in on Brady fast.
But did you say that
Like,
though?
we wouldn't expect him to close in on Brady this fast.
So when Brady left, right? He got the damn records and everything.
Yeah.
So I saw this that today.
Mhm.
So out of 112 games.
I'm sure it ain't even close, but go ahead. I bet he blowing away.
So 112 games,
Right.
the record is similar.
Mm-hmm.
86-24, Mahomes 89-23. I think it's because the game
Right. I got
you. The completion percentage. Brady 63, Mahomes 66.6.
Mm-hmm.
Passing yards. Tom Brady 26-370. Mahomes 32-352. Now this right here. So the passing yards game was 235 Brady, Mahomes 288. Touchdowns 197 Brady, 245 Mahomes.
Yeah.
But this right here just makes it more because rushing attempts 276. Mahomes got 432.
Mm-hmm.
He got more.
Yeah.
But rushing yards 533. Mahomes got 2200.
Yeah.
Brady was averaging 1.9. Mahomes averaged 5.2.
Right.
If Mahomes played,
He on a trajectory to blow Brady's numbers.
it won't be close.
Not even close. And that's what.
And he ain't got to play until when did Brady leave at 41?
40 plus, right?
He won't play that long,
Right?
Because he's already expected. He's already.
I agree. And that's why a lot of people probably going to be rooting against him not to win this 3 in a row.
Yeah. So then, similar to LeBron, Jordan got more rings.
Yeah. I feel you going with that. I feel that.
Well, Mahomes, what Brady got 7.
Brady got 7. Been to 10, 1 7.
Will he get 7?
Mahomes gonna be in 5. This is 5th one, and he might be at 4.
Will he win 7? Who knows?
Who knows?
That's gonna be hard.
That's gonna be hard to do.
But I think it's hard to do. But nobody thought Brady was gonna get his 7.
Nah, right. Now, I think a lot of that depends on how long Andy Reid keep coaching. Because if Andy Reid still coaching,
he's done.
And that's what I'm getting at. Andy getting up in age.
Yeah.
So it's
when,
all
when Andy leaves, they better hope they can find something that's mimics with the offensive stuff.
Right. Yeah, they're gonna
they're gonna have to.
Right.
And I sit and watch the Mahomes, right? I say I'm a fan of the dude.
Right.
I like him as a quarterback. So the fact they're going to Super Bowl, right? And people they create this narrative. They only want Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That's because they like you said,
that's that hate.
They hate.
Right.
I'm gonna say I don't necessarily care if he wins because Cowboys ain't in.
I got you.
So that I'm not one of them that root for some other team.
Right.
But Hurricanes trumps Cowboys.
Right.
It's not even close. So where I do, if the Cowboys not in it, which they ain't been in 30 years, whatever team has a Miami player on the team, that's what I go for.
Oh, do both teams have Miami players? Or just one?
I know for a fact the Chiefs do. It's not Deion Bush.
Okay, boom.
Yeah, so I know for a fact they do. Off the top, I can't think of something with the Eagles. I don't think they do because they did. I probably would know, but I don't think the Eagles has anybody.
Right.
But I know for a fact that the Chiefs do.
Okay.
So I'm rooting for the Chiefs.
I got you. So
just based off that.
So one of you guys can get them a Super Bowl.
You get them Super Bowl.
I like that. I just think the Chiefs gonna win it. Now Saquon is the X factor though, cause goodness gracious.
Now I think the only way the Chiefs wasn't gonna win, they had to get beat by Buffalo. Mahomes get in there? Nah.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But if you look at it, top to bottom roster wise, you got to get the advantage to Philly.
Another example. Why does Hurts get so much hate? Man, everybody got something to say about this man.
Well, Hurts just ain't playing too good though. So if that's what they own, like they don't want a couple games. Hurts done had like barely.
So let me ask you this, right? You move Hurts out of that game. Do they make it?
Out of this last one?
Yeah, and hear me out though. Hear me out. That tush push.
Now that there is a whole different animal. I agree.
It only works because of him.
It does.
He squats over 600 pounds.
I agree with that. Because you saw Buffalo trying it.
Did it work? It's Allen bigger than Hurts.
It is.
Yes.
It is. I agree. Everybody can't do that.
Those first downs they get because of that,
right?
Dude, that keeps the drive going. If they couldn't do that, it's you punting the ball.
I agree.
That gives them an ability that most teams don't have.
I mean, I'm not gonna say they won because now that's what it do. It does that because they like you back can't stop us from getting the yard.
Yes.
So if it's 3rd and 2, they line up to do it.
Yeah.
Move the chain. And they normally get it, but if they don't, they just run it back.
Again. You can't stop it.
You can't stop that.
But he's a key formula.
Oh, I agree with that. I agree with you there. But I ain't gonna say that they couldn't get it because they can hand that thing to Saquon.
Yeah, but okay. You know football.
I do.
What's easy to stop?
I agree.
It is a quarterback kick.
You're exactly right.
Hand that ball off because now you got time.
I agree.
Well, he's something different though.
Right. I agree, man.
He's Saquon, even the cook dude for Buffalo.
Right.
And they were dumb. They should have kept getting that damn boy the ball.
I think so too. They both running the thing.
Yeah.
They both running.
So I ain't like his brother. Because he chose go Florida State out with. They from South Florida. They went to Miami Central. We got them Joseph Yearby. And that we was recruiting Joseph Yearby because he was like a top 5 running back in the country.
Right.
But Davin Cook had something that
I know what you mean. That wild thing.
Yeah, and he goes to Florida State and destroys college football.
Right.
Because they couldn't stop him. Right. First round draft pick. Joseph Yearby somewhere in the damn grocery store right now. Oh, he's second grocery right now, huh? Like, We end up with a goddamn grocery store worker.
Let's go. That's cold, man.
That's what we ended up with.
Oh man. Yeah, some people just too big on stats, man. You know, like they not evaluating the talent. They all about what the numbers look like.
So what I want to know. So when the Brady, I hate with Brady, right? Started happening. Was it because he was creeping up on like the likes of Joe Montana
and I'm
all
sure,
them great?
right. I bet that had a lot to do with it. Like that's when the news usually start, when you go to like Joe was at 4 Super Bowl, and when Tom got to like 4, it was like Tom the greatest ever.
Yeah,
he ain't the greatest. When they first Bowl, you know,
they start making
he threw for 200 yards. He ain't had no touchdown. So you know, that's when it started. And like because somebody pointed out, like everybody got this narrative that Pat Mahomes get all these calls. First of all, he's a superstar. All superstars get calls.
All superstars get
calls. That's from baseball to basketball to whatever superstars gonna get the calls. Like they had the Jordan rule. Everybody knew. I love Jordan. You couldn't touch Jordan.
Now, of course, quarterbacks, Hurts, Lamar Jackson, like the Cam Newtons. There are really like dual threat. They can tuck it in and go 90.
Right.
They're not protected.
Nah. I totally agree.
I don't think they get the same just due falls on calls and being protected.
You're exactly right.
Because of their athletic ability.
You're exactly right.
Because they're not really necessarily a statue in the damn pocket.
Right.
Which I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
But they don't get the same goddamn calls.
I agree with that. I know it. You're exactly right.
They don't.
But what I was going with that was Josh Allen had more personal foul roughing the quarterback calls in his favor than Pat Mahomes does. And if y'all can remember here not too long ago, was that their first playoff game when the refs missed the call? And it should have been pass interference. I give him that. Josh Allen was like, he was holding my receiver. The referee walked over to the bench and told Josh Allen basically like, my bad.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like, bro,
I saw that.
Had that been Pat Mahomes and the ref walked over to the bench and hit him on the shoulder, said, my bad.
It been that conspiracy.
NFL. I ain't watching the NFL. I told you.
Yeah, the NFL.
So
rigged.
Exactly what they would say.
It was rigged.
It's rigged. They cheat for him. Look at that. You saw the ref talking to him, like, bro.
Oh, cool, man. Like, to me, you know, with the whole rigged stuff, because they say in every sport, I don't necessarily believe, because, man, you got to get.
That's the game. Well,
you got to get the opponent. Them motherfuckers been busting their ass all year to get to this point. These niggas like lay down.
Nah, but I mean, when they say it's rigged, it's little stuff you can do.
I mean, with the calls.
There you go. That's what I'm getting at. So, like, if it's you finna get them out the field on 3rd and 12, and on that pass.
Well, since you said that, right?
Yeah,
I believe that.
Right.
Because Miami got rigged.
Hey, they did rig. They rigged that last damn bowl game by putting Cam Ward out of there.
No, I'm talking about 0-2. They stopped our. I sent you the video.
Wow.
It stopped our back-to-back 0-1-0-2 title game. That was rigged.
What happened? I can't remember what happened there.
No, Ohio State. That's when they had another freshman, Maurice.
McClary.
Yeah.
Boom.
Again, 4th and whatever. It's at the end of the ball game. They threw a pass in the end zone. Perfect defense. The ball hits the ground. We celebrating. I said we. I was celebrating. Like a 5-second delay. Here come that yellow flag.
Late flag.
Yeah. What they do? They get the ball back, score.
And that's what I'm getting at.
Ball game.
That's what I'm talking about.
And see, Miami. I don't know. It's partial reason why I like them, because especially back in the day when Miami was on top of the world, they were the most hated college football team.
And that's what I think they wanted to be the most hated football team.
Yeah, and
like they did.
I wish they were now.
Nah, they ain't talented enough to do it.
No, I'm saying I wish they were.
Now y'all they had the talent. It's like back then, y'all would get a personal foul penalty just like, hey,
now you realize like
we'll get it back
the whole unsportsmanlike conduct, especially like when you like do like a celebration.
Right.
That type of penalty was brought to the NCAA because of Miami.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was doing too much, man.
We didn't do enough. and again, that's probably what we the first team to come out with arm fatigues.
Right.
I miss them days. It's hard to reminisce, right, on what Miami were back in the day,
right,
to what we are now. Even though we went 10-2 or 10-3,
10-3,
yeah. Man,
or is that a one and done 10-3?
No. See, one thing about Miami.
I got to get what's the boy out of Georgia?
Come on, Carson Beck.
Carson Beck.
Now, did I like that move?
Right.
Absolutely not.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't. But I will if he can convert back to 2 years ago, Carson Beck, when they had him projected to be number one quarterback taken. Mm-hmm. Going to this year, he was number one quarterback taken, like projected wise, mm-hmm. But he didn't play like. If he could go back to what they started saying about him, Miami got something. Because we got other pieces, like we vamped the whole because we playing half the defense. Like mm-hmm. Every coach got 5.
Needed to.
Only coach that's still there, Jason Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
I like him. But everybody else is gone. But that they revamped the whole secondary, that's like a big part of the problem with the secondary. Mm-hmm. We loaded up. We loaded up.
Man. That whole y'all need to load up just all defense. That was
that's man. The defensive coach, just his scheme. It's like, man, do you not see what week after week after week, and yet we still doing the same? Man, tweak something, anything.
Right. It wasn't working at all.
Nah, but I mean, he gone now. I'm glad he gone. I plan on making 3 or 4. Because they play SMU in Dallas.
Okay, boom.
So that's a
given.
That's a given. But they playing Notre Dame. I hate them with a passion.
I like that.
No, see, that's rival.
I agree.
Catholics versus convicts.
Well, y'all made it that.
Yeah, but I'm saying. But that's what it's called. That's what the game is called. Catholics versus convicts.
I agree.
So that's renewed. They come down. They go to South Beach. So I'm flying. It's on a Sunday. October 31st. I'm flying out for that. They play Florida at home. I done saw them play Florida State twice.
Right.
We ain't played Florida in many years because Florida didn't want to play. They want to play Miami because they were like, we're out in the SEC. Mm-hmm. They have to play Florida State.
Okay, yeah, that's the bad.
Yeah, they don't have to play us. They're like, we already got one
in-state rival,
yeah, and we can't with the SEC, right. And we can't put y'all like that's too much. Right. Understood, even though I still wanted to see it.
Right.
But it's kind of crazy they're doing it now. So what's the difference?
They know y'all down. They try to do it, and that's why.
Yeah, but
like Notre Dame ain't played y'all in the wire, had it?
No, this is what we do to them last time we played.
And that's what I'm getting at. And that's the reason they want to play y'all now. They knew they could have got the game.
And actually, when we last time we played Notre Dame, they were like in the top 5 because we dogged them. Like it was like, I think we beat them by like 30 points. Florida, look what we did to them this year.
Right.
And we're not gonna be down, depending on it's gonna depend a whole lot on the quarterback, but overall the team has got better because defense got better.
Okay. So y'all should do something next year. Make a little noise.
Yeah, at worst, we play in the SEC. Mm-hmm. So that, I ain't trying to say like we playing a damn getting a gauntlet. Right. We should go 10-2 at the worst.
Okay.
We should make the college playoff. Okay, we should have made it this year if you ask me.
I heard that.
But the fate was in their hand. They dropped the ball. They had to beat. They would have beat Syracuse, Lord. Right. I really don't get sad. I really don't get sad about a lot of things.
Yeah.
That game there, and the fact that I was in Syracuse,
I blame the coach, man. Y'all coach didn't show. Like I'm always, that's like one of my little gifts, man. I peep little stuff, but don't nobody know. Y'all was up by like I think 21.
Yeah, 21.
They made that run, and at halftime they showed the coach running out the field, and he was like, and I'm like, bro, he's scared. I like he happy that he. Most folks would have been like, "Why the hell we ain't up 30? We should have put our foot on their neck. We had them like some intensity." When he did, like I said, "I dude happy they up." He feel like they in trouble. See, not like they is in trouble.
See, he wasn't in the stands where I was at.
Right.
I went from pointing fingers at people, clapping. Well, I sat down, but and now they staring at me,
right. Got to.
And I'm angry.
Right.
Like, and they didn't say nothing to me because I had to look at my face.
See, that's why they don't like Miami, man. Y'all like the players.
Yeah, man, I was angry.
Y'all thugging it out.
So leaving out, they all looking at me, seeing little shit on their grill.
I can't believe they in the jab. It ain't Syracuse in New York.
Yeah.
You them New Yorkers though.
So then I had to walk way somewhere, right?
Right.
Get to the Uber.
Right.
And while I'm still in the goddamn street corner, now a mob of these motherfuckers coming by saying stupid shit.
Nah, that's what you look. Now you were the New Yorkers.
Now I'm mad.
I'm like the New Yorkers I heard about.
I'm mad. Like,
yeah, they let you have it. So.
Yeah, man. I'm mad. And I was so goddamn mad. I didn't know what to say. I'm never a loss for words.
Nah, sometimes you just gotta take it, man.
But I was so goddamn mad. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, man.
I was so damn glad I got in the Uber.
Man. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get up out of it, dog.
So see, it's hard for me, because I can't tell you, like, normally on game day, Miami play. I'm Miami.
Right.
I done ripped through the years.
I told you shit up.
Man, wasting my money.
All right, man. Say that. I don't let the Cowboys pick me like that.
Oh, hey, Miami boy.
See, my barber clown me all the time. He said, "Man, you take the fun." I'm finna burn their ass up for you. That's like my defense mechanism. I'm finna talk about it for you. Talk about it. You ain't finna work me up. I'm finna burn their ass. But look at these stars. Like, I'm finna go hard on them. Like, I don't need you telling me about it, because I'm telling you about it. And like that, and that's what I'm saying, man. You take the fun out of it. Like,
and now I try to have fun with people, especially me, because like when Texas lose, right? I can't wait to do hook 'em.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can't wait to do that.
And
right?
that's what I'm saying. When you spew that kind of venom,
and see, so like this year,
yeah,
you know, Mr. 305, baby.
That's what I'm saying. You got to change.
Yeah, they
on social media.
Yeah, so
hey, if your teammate.
Yeah, I meant that. Don't look or speak to me when you see me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here's the thing.
So you act like
so
that.
I knew the minute we lost,
right.
I knew I was gonna get attacked.
There you go.
Because these motherfuckers, when they thought we was gonna lose,
right?
Boy, when I say I would get 100 texts, phone start ringing, and I'm angry. I'll be angry, and I know at that point.
Not to even answer.
I can't, because I know the way I'm gonna respond.
We done said some shit you and me type deal.
No, I don't mean it.
I bet you don't want to say it.
But I want to say it. I want to say it. I would fucking mean it. But I was like, I don't want to say it. Like this is my first cousin. I might should be talking to him like that. Yeah. So I don't say nothing.
Our mama's sister.
Yeah.
And I think we going hard on that dude like that, man.
Like my youngest. He don't. My oldest, he's a split personality. My baby boy, he'll talk noise. Right. But he was for Arkansas.
Oh, okay. He ain't got
so he knew he couldn't take too much.
Right.
And the fact that Tyler, where he was at, and they was actually undefeated. And then when we was about to lose, he'll say little slick shit. Now we want like this is my goddamn child. I can't respond to him right now.
Right. Oh man, yeah, you can't let people know they getting to you like that. People,
now everybody knows. I don't hide it.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
I don't hide it. Yeah, I don't hide it.
Out from working people up.
But now that's why I wait a day to get back on social media.
Right.
So now, I can laugh now. Right. But at that moment.
Yes.
Man, don't say nothing to me.
In the thick of it.
No, you can't. I can't talk, cuz.
I feel that.
Give me a day.
I feel you on that.
Give me a day.
Now, one more thing I wanted to touch on before we get up out of here was, are we too quick as the people to label folks as the bus?
We are.
And not even look at the whole situation they in?
We won't, especially first rounders. Because they be the main one that say they get the label bus. You can be a third round. You didn't say the bus. You don't make it, you don't make it. Exactly. It's always guys in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
We expect, regardless of basketball, whatever it is, we never say anything about. You never heard anybody say baseball, but
Right.
It's a basketball, football, right?
Yeah.
Because when you what do you call it, the top picks in the NBA? What do you call them?
The lotto picks.
Yeah, lotto picks. So the expectations is here.
Right.
Nobody wants a first round draft pick to what's the word I'm looking for? They want an instant player, but they don't want them to pretty much grow.
Right. You can't
develop. They don't want no development.
They want you top all-star right off the bat. They want
nobody wants a development player. They want an instant star now.
Right.
And as you can see, some of them you sit them on the bench, and because you throw them out there in the fire when they shouldn't have been in the get-go, and you automatic, hey, sorry. Right. Who would have thought Love would have been as good as he is?
I agree.
You put Love ass at the beginning. You start Love his rookie season.
You're probably right. Probably don't even know who he is now.
Probably be out the league.
Probably gone.
The fact that he sat behind Aaron Rodgers all those years, he had a chance to develop.
I agree.
Now look at him.
Like we thought Baker was no good, and that's what I tell people. Sometimes it's a situation. Like he went to Cleveland, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland was like,
come on, dude. Like
that's what I'm saying, man. Like, what did y'all think he was going to come into Cleveland and turn that situation around? Mm-hmm. And at the time, Gordon was their receiver who couldn't stay out the weed and stayed suspended. And like Sam Darnold with the Jets.
And I can say now, can any franchise be turned around with the right GM? Mm-hmm. Yes. Whoever thought the Giants, not the Giants, them Detroit Lions would be.
I agree.
What they are right now.
It's a culture thing.
Yeah, you would never thought Detroit Lions would be one of the better teams in the football right now.
But I'm like the Skip Bayless insert been circling around when he was saying that about Saquon. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm getting at, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now he wouldn't rush it for 1,500 yards in New York because New York sucks.
Yeah.
But like he labeled it like overrated. He couldn't get it done. Blah, 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 blah.
And now
dude went to a situation.
Now
like probably could have had the all-time record for a season.
Yeah.
He like didn't.
Even though it wasn't probably he was gonna get it.
I like to think so.
I like the fact that he was
everybody. If that's what made me. Dude seemed like he seemed genuine. He seemed like he one of the greater teammates.
He showed it.
He did.
Because I'm playing for the team.
Case in point, your boy Cam Ward. But
he showed that he was, because again, you going for that record, you already know football's the most brutal game.
Right.
Every carry, every snap, that's a chance for you to get hurt.
Right.
They don't have him. That season already.
Oh, I totally agree. Totally agree with you there.
So he put his team before him, which he would forever cemented.
Right.
In the NFL until that was.
But he had showed us that earlier in the season. I don't know if you remember. I forget who they were playing, but he was close to it. If you want the record, we put you back in there. He said we can let the young guys play. Man, let the young kids.
Yeah, I like that too.
Now you couldn't help but like it.
I like that. I'm a fan of
like I like the shoes. Like y'all good. Like that just coach up. Like let the youngsters eat. I'm like,
that's a teammate.
That is, man. That's a teammate right there.
That's
so I even though he with my division rival, I root for Saquon.
Even when last game, like he already rushed for 3 touchdowns.
Right.
Most people have been sitting back
chilling.
But when that dude scored that touchdown,
ran out on the field. So congratulations, dog. Like
that ain't no
I feel you, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like I root for Saquon.
Yeah,
like, you can tell he like just good people. He just seems like he's a good dude.
Yeah, but he was wrote off.
That's my point.
He was labeled
as a bully. And that's my deal. Like sometimes it's just the situation you in.
But the one you said though, the one that was the Jets.
Sam Darnold.
He hit the Vikings now, right?
Dog, look what he did.
Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. It's sometimes it's just about your situation.
Another one. They swapped quarterbacks. the Rams in Detroit.
Right.
They wrote the one. They went to Detroit. They wrote them out.
Yeah. Jared Goff, he ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Nah. Look better than he did when he was with the Rams.
He did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Even though he had some success as a Ram, but I'm giving him that's what I'm saying, man. It looked like they loved him more yet, and it looked like the results are showing from what he got done up there.
I mean, you can look at some of the players in the NBA. I can't think of one off the top, but as time went on, you like, what the fuck this mean?
Right.
Oh, he's developed now.
Right. That part. You're exactly right.
Like you wasn't doing, man. I'm a old boy. He played for the Raptors. Then went to San Antonio. Now he with the Bulls. He wasn't having 30 a game, but he did nothing.
That's it.
DeRozan.
I agree with that, man. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's the situation, man. Like
a lot of times it's a situation.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Now you got your exceptional ones like a LeBron who can go to Cleveland that won 20 games before he got there. Then he got there and they won 60. And that's what I'm saying. People expect them kind of results, and like, bro, that's the exception, not the rule. Like, bro, that's the rare stuff. That don't happen.
Prime example, Bryce Young.
He
getting the same treatment.
That's what I'm talking about.
He a buzz.
He a buzz.
First off, the franchise he's playing for is trash.
And what little talent they did have, they traded away.
They traded.
I agree, man.
So they expect he got some mediocre line.
Mediocre receiver.
Yeah, and they expect him to
why you ain't doing what CJ Stroud doing in Houston? Like CJ Stroud in a better situation, man.
Way better.
Yeah, like matter of fact, who was Carolina's coach? And I watch football and I can't tell you.
I don't even know that.
That's the point. I know D'Amico Ryans in Houston, and they balling. That's what I'm getting at. I can't. I watch sports. Yeah. That's part of what we're getting at there. Like, dog, sometimes it ain't your skill set, it's the situation you've been put in, dog. Like, you can't tell me that dude an accurate throw of a football.
Now
put him in Miami in that system.
I think they do some of these coaches, not just the players, coaches like that too.
Oh, I agree too.
I don't give a damn who's in New England this year.
Right. They were going to struggle.
They were going to struggle.
You're exactly right, man. And that's
I don't know who was at the Raiders this year.
Yeah, especially the Raiders.
They were going to struggle.
Like the Raiders were really a joke.
So y'all think y'all hired Pete?
Right.
Pete could have been there this year.
Right.
They whatever record there was, they were going to be there.
Right. But Pete gonna look like a hero because I draft Pete.
No, and they're going to bring some personnel in.
That too. That's what I'm getting at.
So why would they going to do that? Not the hot draft pick, but bringing the personnel in.
I know what you mean. Hey, man, that's just how we gonna get that.
No. A lot of that is because of that.
Yeah, that the majority of that is.
Yeah. 99.
Yeah.
You know the reason why I was
like even if they see a team on the rise in the Black Coast, they'll be like, oh man, you got a quarterback now. Let's get somebody else in here.
Yeah.
Like they did with the Chargers.
Yeah.
Like they drafted Justin Herbert. That dude.
And he wasn't doing bad.
He wasn't doing that. What I'm talking about. They was like, we got a quarterback now. Hey, you fired. Bring this other guy in. And y'all just on the downhill side.
Yep.
Until y'all got Harbaugh this year. Y'all finally had a decent season.
Yeah.
But that's how if they think it's gonna go down.
No different than the dude that was in Miami.
Exactly.
Dude, he had that. That was playing for that man.
I agree with you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I agree, man. That's kind of how the game go, man. They done that. It's a long history of stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a long history of stuff like that going on. Like I remember, matter of fact, have the Bears went to the fix since London? I don't think they've even had a. That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting it.
Now I ain't gonna lie. That's why I own this. Whoever is the owner, who's the owner of the Steelers?
That's the Rooney thing.
Yeah, them. That's I can't think of it. I respect them a whole lot. Dude, they gonna live and die by you.
They are. They do right by their organization. Yes. If they ride for you, they do right by.
It's crazy.
Bro, 3 head coaches in the history of their franchise.
That is crazy.
Let that sink in. The Bears had 2 this year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Think about it. The Bears had 2 head coaches. They would have had 3 because they fired the head coach, then fired the interim. So they actually had 3 head coaches this year. Pittsburgh then had 3.
So
they
that's
whole
this.
history of their franchise.
If you was Mike
Thomas, boom.
Because Andy Reid was at Philadelphia for a long time.
Right. It might be time to go.
Andy Reid leaves, and now you like
exactly.
He's the greatest coach.
That part. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Again, sometimes it's the situation.
So
because Andy looked like he couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
He good, but I mean he alright, but he can't.
So check this out. So let's say Bill Brady, greatest coach all time, greatest player of all time, quarterback.
Right.
Well, they say player 2.
Right.
They won 6. If for Andy Reid, him and the Mahomes win 3, it would have been done.
Right.
3
in a row. And
people are already saying that has to be the greatest dynasty because what they done 3-peat trumps what the Patriots do.
Right.
So you can't say Mahomes because they trying to say Mahomes gonna be the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
If he does that, he's the GOAT because what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so would that trump Belichick?
3 in a row is impressive.
That's what I'm saying.
3 in a row is impressive.
6 is good, but 3 in a row, does that trump the 6?
I think, man, I don't know. That's a good debate.
Yeah.
That's a good debate. I mean, cause Belichick, 6 of them, that's impressive.
And you can say the same.
Reed already at 3. And if he win this one, that's 4, but 3 of them.
I know.
Bro, that's like.
And you can say, right, you can say it's similar situation. Reed couldn't have done that without.
I totally agree.
Well, because Mahomes done it without Reed.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Now, Brady, on the other hand, he proved that he won without. Right. But, that was his last year. That was different than Peyton Manning his last year with them.
I agree.
Peyton Manning really, he was a quarterback.
Right.
So, quarterback, they get all the fucking credit. But was he really? No, he was not Von Miller. And that fucking DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah, that defense was lights out.
Yes.
It had been all year.
That's what got to him there.
Peyton had several games where he was very strong.
And to me, if you took the coach that was the defensive coordinator for them that year, they won.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that was an MVP.
Right. I agree.
You take from that team.
Won the MVP of the Super Bowl, didn't they show y'all you need to know right
now.
No,
I'm talking about for when Brady last in Tampa. The black guy that was decent, they had a black guy.
Tabo.
Him. Mm-hmm. They had the Byron Leftwich.
I mean, but not just that though.
His defense was thriving.
And not taking nothing from Brady at all. But people forget how stacked that team was.
Which one?
Chris Godwin.
We're saying
when Brady won it.
What?
They had Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Bob Grunkin, Bob A.B. Bob Leonard Fournette. On top of that defense. That's what I'm talking about. Like, nah, that team was loaded.
My opinion. That Super Bowl, you could have put Brad Johnson in that center.
Yeah, I did. It's a whole bunch of quarterbacks could have won.
Yeah.
With that cast of characters around, boom.
Wait, bullshit. Famous Jameis.
Well, Famous might do some picks. Like, that's the bad thing about Jameis. Jameis give points up without defense being on the field.
That's true.
Like that kills you right there.
But
pick 6 is a kill.
You give him all the weapons though.
I feel you on that.
Now he was doing a lot of picks, but he was flying that motherfucker
30, baby. Yeah, 32. 30 picks.
You give him no weapons because he didn't have that weapon. He had Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. Yeah.
That was it.
I agree.
I don't know, man. I think anybody, no different than the Baltimore Ravens when they had different.
Oh boy. Yeah.
He wasn't great.
No, he wasn't even.
He played with a great team.
A great team. Had the best running back in the league at the time.
Jamal Lewis.
Yeah, had to, you know what I'm saying?
And that was good at the time.
He was, that's why I said at the time, he was 2,000 yards back. At that time, he was the best running back in football. And that defense, of course,
unreal.
That defense is unreal, dog. Them boys, they're just wild out everywhere.
But that is a good question, though. Would this surpass the GOAT status?
And that's what I'm saying.
Because 3P, man,
right.
First of all, it's hard to win one.
It is.
to win, but win back to back. Okay,
Yeah, back to back is tough.
that's back. That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's been done.
Everybody, it have. Nobody ever won 3 in a row in football. Like,
And now they're on the verge of doing it.
On the verge, probably going to be the favorite to do it.
I believe they should be.
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree. And then they young enough
to what
you feel. Like, they young enough in the right spot to where they might be right back there in that same.
Because nobody right now. Just think of the money they allotted for their country. The highest paid person is Mahomes.
I agree.
They ain't got a lot of money to spend.
I agree.
They paid Jones,
right?
The defensive tackle,
right? But he just got the 1 year deal, right?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either. I thought he did. They just
but they ain't got a lot of people.
Oh no, I totally agree.
So
they not. We in worse cap space.
Yeah,
right. That's what I feel. What you're saying. Like,
and they're a better team.
They're much better.
That makes sense.
Right. Our quarterback make more than their quarterback now. And that's what
our receiver make more than
that's what I'm talking about now. They probably could pay how many players like what we pay, and we finna pay Parsons.
Yeah.
So yeah, Parsons
like nobody on their defense outside of Jones is probably making real good money.
I agree. And I agree.
Outside of Jones, that's nobody.
Right, they look. The future looks bright for them.
Very so much.
That's a team that's getting it right. Though.
Yeah.
But that's a team. And again, it go back to Jerry Jones. Do you even know what the owner of the Chiefs look like?
I don't.
I don't either. That's my point.
I don't.
I promise you, I don't. Dog, if you put him in the lineup and they say, "Hey, man, you get $1 million,"
I don't even know his name.
I don't either.
I don't know his man's name.
That's where I'm going with
That's crazy.
They dominate football because they own like Andy Reid. You know football.
Yeah.
Do your thing, huh? Tell me who I should pay, because I don't even know. Like, you let me know who deserves the money. I'm just here to sign the checks, but not Jerry.
And that's how you
not
know it's an ego thing for Jerry.
Exactly.
Because there's so many teams, the blueprint is out there.
That's what I'm saying, man. Robert Kraft didn't even have a GM when Belichick was there.
Because Belichick was
like, you open football.
That's it.
Yes. Who I need to pay? Who you say that's what we paying, all right? Who else we paying? Okay. Mm-hmm. Dog, not Jerry. Jerry 2 hands on, baby. I got I'm Jerry won't know what the custodian doing, dog. What kind of toilet paper we got there?
A bone cool though. That was a problem with the Raiders with Davis.
I agree, and that was his idol.
Yeah,
when he bought the team, that's who he.
That's
ironic that you said. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
When he bought the team, that's who his mentor was.
Oh wow,
was Al Davis, and Al, like they said, Al probably worse than Jerry.
That's what I'm saying.
Al would actually, they say he would call down. I remember one Sap was talking about when he was signed with the Raiders. He said he was on the bench. And he said there was a phone on the sideline. He said it red phone. And he said one of the dudes said, we better throw it deep now. And he said, what you mean throw it deep? He said, every time that phone rings, that's Mr. Davis calls him upstairs. He wants to see a deep ball. And Sal say the next play. They took one deep. So yeah, but now Jerry's mentor.
Now the Raiders is an organization that got many fans. Raider Nation,
right?
But their owners, man, handicaps.
I agree.
It handicaps.
Yes,
man.
Indeed.
Now
man.
The Cowboys ain't quite near as bad as far as what's on the field as the Raiders,
right?
But it's still
pulling ran like the Raiders. I agree with you there.
It's pretty similar.
Like it actually. I can understand the Raiders struggles better now. We actually got some talent.
They got talent.
The Raiders, they know their quarterback was gonna be. They lost their running back, lost their receiver. Like, what did y'all expect Pierce to do?
Yeah,
like that's what I feel you.
Yeah,
like what did you expect him to do, Doc? Y'all got rid of you swapping quarterbacks left and right. Didn't know who your quarterback was. Then your running back Jacob finished like in the top 5 rushing when he went to you let him go. Devontae Adams, you let him go. Like, bro, like. What you doing, man? Like, what I'm supposed to do, man? Like, I don't know what you expect me, man. My best player on the team probably is Max Crosby. No shade to Crosby, but I like Crosby.
The youngster, the tight end came from.
Oh, that he was new, but he did have a heck of a season. Bowers. Yeah, dog, that's what I'm getting at, man. Like, again, it's your situation a lot of times, man. It ain't got nothing to do. Like, I think Pierce would be a good coach in the right situation. Yeah. But in that situation, you was destined to fail.
So like, okay, so like the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. So when you in the division with, now you got the Redskins. The Redskins they arrived now.
The Commanders, but yeah.
Well,
I know.
Yeah,
it's hard for me to do it too.
Because I've been getting they on the Commanders,
right.
And because clearly that tell you a lot when your division, two of them representing in the conference championship game.
In the two of them that's going to one of them going to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. That even further shows you how far down we are.
But what's crazy though, it sounds like as a fan of the Cowboys, you sit back and you watch the Eagles make moves in the offseason.
Oh yeah.
And you like, okay, Jerry, like, okay, when we gonna play chess?
Right.
Your move.
Right.
Nothing. He can make another move.
Nothing.
Shit, what we doing?
Been making them though.
Yeah.
Like
man, like
they best receiver they didn't draft. Brown was a free agent. Mm-hmm. Your best running back you didn't draft. You went and got him. Like that's what I feel. You
and prime example, Derrick Henry didn't fit.
There you go.
He's still a top 5 running back right now.
Second lead rusher in the league this year. Yeah.
And guess what? He said got more juice in the tank.
Plenty. You can combine all the juice we had in the backfield, and it wouldn't have came up there.
And we go get somebody that's been on the bench all out of the league, Dalvin Cook, just for us. We didn't even use him.
Right. Like he had him on the practice squad. And like bought him day, man.
You brought Zeke back. Zeke been washed.
Yeah, Zeke ain't even hungry to play football.
No,
it's clearly like
he's washed.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like you can't make a dude play hard.
No,
you can't make him practice hard and play hard.
Man, he's washed, man.
I agree with that.
He is washed. There's absolutely nothing that anybody can do to make Zeke what he was.
Nah. He just probably too much wear and tear, too much weed and alcohol, dog. So yeah, he get it done. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he get it done. Like I don't know.
But think about it. Did he have a good stint in the league? Yeah.
Oh no, he had a heck of a first 3 years. Yeah, like made himself like a household name in the first 3-4 years. Like,
but it don't pass him. Like it's over for him now.
And that's what I'm saying, man. Like when you watch like Derrick Henry's work ethic, and that's what I'm getting at, dog. Like Zeke don't have that work.
Nah,
like Zeke is not Zeke.
I guarantee Derrick Henry trained for next year right now.
Right now. Probably took a little time off just to but back in the lab, exactly.
Getting his body,
spending the money, dog. Like doing the stretches, the vitamins, the meal prep, all that right there, dog. Exactly. Man. Like put that money back into his body. My boy Zeke out there chasing hoes around Vegas.
Yes,
about to get arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like this craziness, dog.
And now I saw something, and I thought it was a joke when they hired the coach. Don't tell me they hired Nathan Quinn from Chicago.
That's what I told you, bro.
So that was true.
That's legit.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Jerry just wants some fun. Now Jerry can pull that hype job. I'm telling you now, Cowboy Nation. Come training camp. You can run this back. There's no rewind, but feel free to rewind. I was just gonna tell you how this team reminded me of those teams. The championship team. He gonna do that same hype job, and don't let us come out and win the first game. Like they'll probably play the Giants because they like to play the G-Men first, just so they can get that win. They might put 30 up on the G-Men, 30-3. Dallas blew them out, looking good. Dallas, and they probably have another little pants and try to give them another little cakewalk game where they sitting on about 2-0 looking good. And then when we play that first physical team, you're gonna be like, yeah, the same old Cowboys. Can't stop the run. Dak throws.
Now what I don't understand, right?
Ball.
They all knew Cowboys when the quarterback went down, the receiver went down, some of the defenders was going down. They knew playoff is out of the
Oh,
question.
yeah. Right.
But I want to know at some point, like, hey fellas, go out there and play. Don't get hurt. We ain't win no football game. Let's go get these hot. Why are we trying to win games? To me, you win games when you fighting for the playoffs.
Right.
When you know mid-season, oh, this shit's over.
Right.
What the fuck are we doing?
Tank some.
Like, hey, we need a top 5 draft pick. Let's get one of these damn game changers.
Right.
Come in to the program, dude.
Lose enough to get a track.
Yes.
I did.
Like
I feel you.
We lost. This season was pretty much for nothing.
Oh yeah.
Because we're gonna still be somewhere mid to bottom
Right.
in the draft order.
That's it. That's exactly right.
Like, man, I don't know. That shit was sickening. Much more sickening to me that we go out and win a game.
Right, man.
Let's lose.
But I mean, we just out of there anyway because we done paid Dak all that money.
Now, New York Giants is a prime example. You were talking about the owner. The owner has let the GM do his job.
Right.
There was a movie. It's a great movie. It's the only movie. Full Metal Jacket.
I love Full Metal.
I love that movie. That's a great movie.
I
love that movie.
I watch it up to the drill party to get killed.
Yeah.
I
love that movie. With that being said, the incident they had the man who like he couldn't get right with his gun and then he went crazy.
Yeah.
And one night he did something, they all got in trouble and they tied his ass down.
Put that soap on his ass. Yeah.
If I was the Giants owner.
That kid. Oh, man. I was his ass down. And you remember Full Metal Jacket? Joker went last. That was what I was saying.
Yeah.
He was on the roof. He couldn't stop. I was whooping his ass in the ball. So I feel you now. Put that soap on him now.
If I was the owner, real talk.
I feel you.
I mean, you gonna get some licks.
You dropped the ball. So how you still got a job?
I don't know. Like that's what's crazy.
That is crazy.
You get rid of
Saquon
for Jones.
Now
Jones ain't even there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
And on top of that, he paid this man all this money.
All that money, man.
So God, if Jones took another snap in football,
right.
He is set. He got guaranteed money.
Right. I don't know, man. Like I don't know. The GM, that's like one of the lucky dudes on the planet.
Nah,
I don't know how he still got a job. I really don't. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Dable, the head coach,
he must got some.
He brought Jaden Daniels in for the, when they got the rookies on the board doing this and that. He wanted Jaden Daniels. So that's what I'm saying. The money you gave him, Daniel Jones, you could have sold, like, had you gave Saquon 5-year, $80 million, 70 guaranteed, you could have sold Saquon up, let Daniel Jones walk. You probably can draft Jaden Daniels.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that's what I'm getting at. Like, think where your franchise could be, man. Y'all possibly could have Jaden Daniels as your quarterback.
He gonna be great.
That's what he definitely.
Yeah, he gonna be great.
He finna run out the business.
Yeah, he gonna be great.
He finna take over.
Now, yeah, he gonna be great.
And that's what I'm getting at. Like, that's what I'm saying. How bright the future look for. Like Philly, they got a short one.
Yeah.
Now they paying some people. They better.
That was similar.
They better ride it while they can.
Because you went a real close.
Yeah, that one will
like the 49ers.
Yeah, that one
shit
will
done close.
Yes, it has. Totally agree with you now. No, totally.
It's close.
That's what I'm saying. You got to strike while like if Philly don't get it done right now, man, y'all finna start.
Each year that window is closer and closer and closer.
It does.
Now I would like to see this though. I would like for the GM. Yeah, they signed Walk to a contract. I think they need to like go back in. Because sometimes they're like, man, we got him signed.
Right.
He's on the pay.
They ain't gonna get it.
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, what you saying?
Because
he's not played his contract
already.
I agree. Now I don't know if his agent should have put some incentives in there. Like
maybe
that contract, but also if he rushed for this many yards, he get this much more money.
Like
he get this many touchdowns.
He's so underpaid. No different when the Titans gave Derrick Henry
Mm-hmm.
his last contract for because he fulfilled his contract, they just signed.
Right.
Or did he get traded? Which one happened?
Nah, it was just they just didn't
Okay.
his contract.
That contract, this man carried his whole team on his back.
I agree. He was the face of your franchise.
His contract was $26 million.
Right.
What the fuck?
That's how they get down, man. Especially on the running back.
But I'm just saying, like, the Titans wouldn't have been good at all. This is for Derrick Henry. Take Saquon off that team, they are not going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, no, you so right.
So his value, he showed his value.
I agree.
Like, they win Super Bowl depending on what he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way they'll win Super Bowl.
I got
you. If Saquon goes out there and runs for 100 yards, they don't win.
Nah, he got.
But that's good.
Right. I know.
100 yards is great.
I know what you mean. He got to be half for one of them Saquon games. He got to go for 180 something
or 2,
3 TDs.
Yeah,
it got to be a monster game. I feel what you're saying. Like a mediocre game, like you said, 105 and a touchdown ain't gonna get it done.
No, but that's great.
That them beautiful numbers for the regular.
Yeah.
Like if the Chiefs can get that out, they running back.
Yeah, man.
They finna win by 30.
Like,
if they do that, they'll lose like 10.
Yeah.
Like I feel what you're saying. Like he got to be exceptional.
I mean, because sometimes though you see they ain't got no problem. You have a quarterback,
right?
This motherfucker gets signed for 3 more years.
Agree.
But they'll go ahead and restructure
you right.
their contract.
Right. You are so right.
Like,
all the time.
Like, man, like he didn't get a lot of money.
I agree.
So
that's how they roll, man. I mean, but that's how the game go for us. Is what I'm getting.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I was
like, look what all Lamar was for Baltimore. And Baltimore, like, actually
had a question: should we sign?
There you go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
Without this man, Baltimore would be nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for real. Like, how many times has he led y'all and everything offensively? He shouldn't have rusher and everything.
He shouldn't have the season should have ended without him resigning.
That's what I'm saying. That don't happen to other dudes.
No, I don't.
That is not going to happen to Justin Herbert, who just stunk it up in the playoff game.
It didn't happen to him because he signed that contract.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Like, what has he done?
That's what I'm
to get this
Daniel Jones had one okay season and got so that's what I'm getting at. It's a cold game, is what I'm getting at, bro. Like they was ready to pay Sam Darnold.
I know.
Like he hurt himself with the last 2 games, but he had that one. Was having a hell of a season. He's playing himself into some big money. And like, no, really? Like, no, really? like, oh man. Okay, that's what we doing. Yeah, okay, that's what we doing then. All right. But hey, man, it is what it is. That's just gonna be one of them things that's gonna happen. It'll continue to happen. We good.
Well, shit, man, hey, you're young. I don't know how that man. Let's go.
Boy, they've been working your boy hard.
Hey, with that being said, we gonna go and get about it.
That'll work too, man.
And hope they're, make it back from.
You be killing me with that. Good luck to my boy. I bet he over there killing it somewhere right now.
Hey, we will hope so.
Yeah, he probably killing it.
You know how, right? I'm just there. Superstars, entertainers, they're just entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
Like if football player, basketball player, baseball, they're entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
They have bad games.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they're not having a good show right now.
I mean, it happens now. Like some of the best done bum.
But that's what I'm saying. Now, I ain't lie. I don't think he's had one. But everybody does.
Yeah, it's just part of it, man.
Again, that's why I say I wonder how. I mean, I've been on his ass. I wouldn't tell him to his face.
Right.
Everybody knows motherfucker's funny. But I want to know how he's gonna do
with some adversity.
Yeah,
I heard that, man. Like the crowd go to grumbling a little bit.
Yeah. I do want to know that.
I bet he'd be all right.
What's your hub, man? Who's about it to do?
Yes, sir, man. I enjoyed this one, though.
Yeah.